What's up, guys? This is Evan Shank with ES Fitness. Today I am bringing you a home ab workout, okay? This is going to be four exercise circuit, and basically by circuit I just mean we're doing 4 exercises that are going to target the abs in different ways with little to no rest in between each exercise. Now before we get into it and I show you the form and what these exercises are, I want you to know that you can do this for time. You can go for 15 seconds, 30 seconds, 45 seconds, 60 seconds, however you want to do it per exercise, or you can go for reps. I would suggest somewhere between 10 and maybe 20 on the high end if you're feeling really good. If you go higher in the reps, maybe you'll do less rounds. I'd like to see you try to get through at least 3 rounds, up to maybe even 6 to 8 to 10 rounds, depending on how fresh you're feeling. Obviously, this is a home workout, very easy. I'm in a living room right now, don't have shirts, shoes, anything like that. Still, I'm gonna get a great workout out of it. First one we're gonna do is you're gonna lay on your back and you're gonna put your arms out to your side to stabilize you, okay? Because what we're gonna do is a leg sweep, and then we're gonna tuck our knees into our armpits. So it should look like this, okay? You're gonna start sweeping out towards one leg. Once you get far out here and one butt cheek's starting to come up off the ground, then you're gonna tuck those knees into that armpit. And if you can touch, then great, you have great flexibility. If not, just get up there as much as possible. The main thing with ab exercises and working out your abs is that you focus on breathing, relaxing your neck, keeping a neutral spine, and really flexing as tight as you can. Don't just swing your legs and go through the motions. I've talked about this in other videos before. You want to mind-muscle connection to what you're doing so that it's as effective as possible. So here's what it looks like when you're in it, okay? You're going to exhale as you're swinging and tucking, okay? So on the hardest part of the movement is where you're exhaling. Breathe all that air out. So it looks like this, guys. Okay? That's your first exercise. You're going to do that either for reps or for time, however you prefer to do it. Okay? Then we are going to go into a reach over and toe touch in a crab walk position. So all I mean by crab walk position is you're on your heels and you're on the palms of your hands and you're just raising your butt up off the ground, okay? It's not real high, you don't have to do that, but just keep your butt up off the ground. Try not to lock the elbows and put all the tension into the joints. Just a tip, you want to work your muscles. You don't want to put tension into the joints. You want tension in the muscles, okay? Or else you're going to find yourself with problems and you're going to hurt yourself before you can get any progress in the gym or wherever you're doing this workout, okay? So you get up in this position. We turn so you can kind of see. Basically what you're going to do is pick one leg up off the ground, reach over, and try not to lose your balance. It's going to be all at the same time, okay? So you'll basically pick this leg up, pick this hand up, balance between this heel and the other hand, go up and over, okay? And here's a tip. Keep your feet flat on the floor, and you can bend your knees more to make it a lot easier for you. So this is what it looks like, okay? It feels really funky at first. It's something you have to try and find a rhythm, but the big key here is big sweeping motions. Try to go as big and wide as possible. Let me show you a better example while I'm not talking, okay? Now notice how exaggerated my breathing is, okay? I'm flexing as tight as possible, all right? So don't think I'm just trying to be obnoxious with it. I do that so I remind myself to flex. It's now become a habit for me that way, and that's how I remember to do it, okay? Then from there, we're gonna do a knee tuck and kick, okay? This is what this one's gonna look like. I'll go from the side for now. You might wanna put your elbows down on the ground to support yourself once again, okay? You're going to tuck those knees in here, and then you're going to kick straight up, okay? Try to get some hang time up at the top. Notice I'm not doing this. I'm not kicking behind my head like that. Okay, at this point, this is just a balancing game. You're still working your abs, but not nearly as effectively as you could be. Okay, so try to keep your feet over your hips and your belly button as much as possible when you kick up. That'll really focus on some stability all the way through your core, which means your abs and your lower back, well, upper back as well. For you advanced people out there, if you want, I'll go from this angle so you can see. You can rotate your hips while you go too. Come up and rotate. Think of like a corkscrew. It's not a huge movement, but it'll really bring some more obliques, especially those lower obliques in there too. Okay, then the last one. Something I use a lot for my clients. It works on just flexibility, mobility in the hips, and also just still hitting those obliques. Notice I'm already starting to pant a little bit. These aren't necessarily easy exercises, but as long as you're focusing on your form, start with just a few reps at a time, you'll knock it out really soon, okay? So this last one, they're called Spider-Mans. You're going to be in the top of a push-up position. Notice how my hands aren't way out in front of me. A lot of people do this when they get tired, or they stick their butt up really high. Try to keep your body stiff as a board all the way through, and make sure your hands are underneath your shoulders. I don't know if you can see that like this. And then what you're going to do is swing as wide as possible and touch your elbow. Work on that range of motion, big, wide motions with those knees, okay? Try to bring them up and touch the elbows. If you can, get it up to the tricep. Some people can even touch the back of their shoulder, believe it or not. So those are your 4 exercises. Focus on the contraction of the abs. Focus on the breathing and the flexing, not necessarily the speed or the volume of what you're doing, okay? Link those exercises together with little to no rest in between. Try to repeat that 4 or 5 times, and you're going to have a great feeling of worked abs over the next few days. Let them heal, get your rest, eat right, come back, do it again, repeat a few more times. You're going to start noticing a difference. You're going to feel amazing. Alright guys, if you have any other questions, comments, concerns, anything like that, make sure you check the description box below for links to everything else that I have. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Got other free content, tips, tricks, all sorts of stuff, other workouts even, here for you to use. It's good knowledge, trying to sift through that bad information that's out there, show you the reasons behind things so that you can actually have an effective workout and you're not just spinning your wheels, okay? All right, thanks for checking it out, guys. I'll see you soon. Until next time, be happy.